Greetings and welcome, brave soldiers of Gallia, to another episode of Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles. Isara is dead. And it is quite sad. I'll admit, I did not see this coming back when this story began. It had all the hallmarks of putting at least someone out like that, or taking out someone like that, but I did not expect it to be Isara. She didn't seem quite pivotal enough to the story, although of course she is Welkin's sister. Yeah, it's just a shame that let's just go on.
Isara, the dreams you left, it's up to us to build them.
Hey, kid. I'd like to sing for you, if that's okay. I mean, after all, a promise is a promise, right? So listen up. This is yours. You stood, always smiling, ever quiet, ever tender, and I, a lost child, always frightened. I remember that you came and found me, blinded by unshed tears. The tears we cry are echoes that tell what tomorrow can hold, and I wept in your arms, and I heard bells ring out across the land, bringing peace at last to your heart, my dearest friend. And now the love that you gave me blooms and will live on through the tears in a song without end.
Chapter 12. The Fight for Bruhl.
Indeed. We are getting back to the city we were forced to flee before. But of course, first, we go back to headquarters. Well, actually, let's have a look at the decorations, because we did receive a new medal, so... Given to a squad that has defeated more than 250 enemies in the defense of their homeland. Yeah, that's easy enough to do if you have to do the skirmishes over and over again to get an A rank. Alright, let's head over to headquarters. Alright. Any medals?
Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, step forward. For your squad's exemplary performance in the final battle, this royal award.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Yay.
May your allegiance to...
I mean, those weapons are not bad, but you know, at this point, most of the regular equipment is actually at the same level or better than that. I don't know. I don't know if we're actually ahead of normal progress, because I'm not entirely sure where we are on the line.
Hello again, son. I'm sorry.
Alright, that's fine. We got plenty of ducats. Let's go to Castle Front Street.
Hey! Dropping by to read the writing on the wall?
Alright, what has been written now? Let's see. Victory claimed amid losses. After a heated struggle, the 3rd Regiment took the sanguine shore of Marbury, the Empire's final holding in northern Gallia. Surrounded by sheer cliffs, Marbury is a natural citadel that has proved impossible to fell in previous bids staged by the Gallian army. The militia strategy hinged upon a newly developed form of smokescreen grenade. To master a newly developed form. So they do have smokescreen grenades, just not the ones that could fit on tanks, most likely then, yeah. To mask their approach and baffle Imperial gunmen. The inventor of those life-saving grenades, Corporal Isara Gunther, 16, was a tank pilot for Squad 7 and promised to be one of Gallia's great minds in engineering until Imperial fire at the end of this mission claimed her life. Her loss is a blow to the nation and to her squad, who saw her buried in the war cemetery near the capital. Yeah, that was indeed a loss. War Orphan count soars. As the European War II continues to expand in intensity and scale, the number of war orphans has climbed to new record highs. According to a recent study by EWORF, the European War Orphan Rescue Fund, an NGO, the number of children who have lost parents is rivaled only by the number who have lost access to educational facilities, despite an expressed desire to learn. Gallia is no exception to this continent-wide trend, though its parliament voiced plans for securing basic education and job training in a recent session. EWORF has approached leaders from each of Europa's nations, calling for the establishment not just of orphanages, but of a full infrastructure to support these children as they grow into self-supporting adults. Sounds like a fine initiative.
So, come to make a donation to the Get Elliot's Name on a Book?
Well, you have nothing new, so no.
Come back.
Alright, let's get to some R&Ding.
Welkin.
Develop weapons. Alright, what new rifles do you have for us? Nothing. What new machine guns? You have some. Alright, well, we have plenty of money at the moment, so just get everything going. Now, I'm not entirely sure whether or not the T-Mag 2 or the Max 12 M12 is an equivalent bit, because there's more shots in this one, 5 shots extra, and its aim is the same, so it wouldn't overall make much of a difference in that regard. But would it be better to use this one over this one? Maybe. I mean, how do I read this particular information? Is it versus persons, is it 22 damage per bullet? In which case 5 shots would indeed be very potent, but well, wasn't quite done. No, don't. Alright, so now we can have the enhanced mortar Lankar.
All set for you.
Which is useful if you're bringing lancers into a situation where you actually need where you're only fighting infantry. Provided you know that beforehand, of course. Right, so I still prefer the accuracy over firepower or added effect, because I don't really see any point in getting the added effect for a sniper rifle. I mean, I could dream up scenarios where that potentially could be useful. If you're using your sniper to sting enemies before they arrive. But that seems like a waste of points, really. So, the better aim is gonna be... Yeah, just move on. Hey. Trying to do a show here. Alright, well... And as for this one... Reducing the enemy's health is kind of a neat idea, but I'm not sure it's actually that useful. I'll just go for maximum firepower on that. And we don't have any new grenades. Uniform-wise, we have nothing new here. And nothing new there. Alright, and then let's look at the Edelweiss and the Shamrock. Alright, nothing new here. We got some more spare threads. And I can't really put it in there. We're now on the Edelweiss Mark II, so we have a little bit more room to put stuff in, but as it stands I don't really feel the need to upgrade my threads, and nothing else I think is upgraded. How about the Shamrock? Because that one needs a little bit more love than... Nothing? At all? Well, we're out of cash, so...
I mean it, man.
Probably we'll have to run some more stuff. Alright, training field.
Welcome to your worst nightmare, man. Train all.
Alright, well, they just keep training. We can probably train 2.
Good work.
Yeah, let's do the Lancers.
You're better than this. Push those limits. Good work.
Nothing else unlocked. But we are coming along nicely.
Come back.
And do we have any new recruits?
Hello, Welkin. Here to fine-tune your squad?
No, we don't have any new recruits. In that case, I'll just leave it be. Alright, let's just make sure that all the Lancers are equipped with the proper weapons. Yeah. Right, so that's dealt with. Right, the fight for Bruhl, a kindred spirit.
Let's begin the strategy meeting. First off, I need to ask. Lieutenant, how is Squad 7's morale?
It's been 3 weeks since we lost Isara. We're all still in shock, Captain.
That's quite a time jump, although it would explain how you were able to get her buried so quickly. Wasn't quite as quickly as I would think.
Personally, it still doesn't seem real to me. I can't believe she's really gone.
I see. Nevertheless, you have new orders. I sent in a request to General Damon to allow this op, and received full clearance. The Gallian militia's next task is to liberate a small border town called Bruhl. The regiment will surround the area while your squad enters and secures the plaza. Any questions, Lieutenant?
No, Captain.
I'm taking temporary personal leave, but I wish you the best of luck out there.
Well, it seems oddly convenient.
Also, I'd like to introduce the new tank pilot assigned to the Edelweiss.
I'll do the best I can, Welkin.
Well, thank you, Kreese.
Kreese?
He recently volunteered to be a pilot. I'm hereby assigning him to Squad 7.
Isara inherited the Edelweiss from her father. I'd like to take over where she left off. I'm still nowhere near as skilled as she was, but I'll do my very best.
Thank you, Kreese.
That concludes our meeting. I look forward to good news from Bruhl. Dismissed.
Jaeger's reason. Alright, let's hear it.
Fausen was lost, and Gregor with it, in a warrior's death.
Well, I don't call what he did particularly honorable, but, you know, sure.
What comes next, Maximilian? Things aren't looking very good these days.
The Empire claimed the earliest victories, and most of Gallia with them. Their struggles since have bested the detachments holding each location.
Meaning, we reconcentrate our forces?
Yes. Send word to gather our armies on the Magyar Plain. Silvaria, the time has come to show these rubes your power.
Sir, by my Valkyrian blood, I swear the Gallian forces will bow before you.
I believe it. They won't last long once you get serious. And that's good news for me and the prospects for Firald's reinstatement.
Once we conquer Gallia, you shall have independence for your homeland, Jaeger.
You know, he may be sincere, but he sounds so insincere in just about anything he says. How can you believe this guy? Maximilian?
But until then, you have no country of your own. You shall serve us with your very life.
I'm well aware, Your Grace. The fate of the Empire is no concern of mine. But Maximilian, you will be victorious. That's the only reason I'm fighting this war.
I don't know. I still think he's leading you along on a silly goose chase. Oh well.
We're back. Back to where it all started.
It's been 5 months since we left Bruhl.
Then you've managed to rout the Empire most effectively. Turning around a war in 5 months?
Now, all but one of us is back to make this home again.
Captain Virat said she specifically requested this operation from General Damon.
She said that?
Yes. You know how she feels about him, but she begged him to give us Bruhl. She wanted us to remember why we're fighting, to help us get past Isara's death.
I suppose that can be true, but she never said any of that in what we've seen. But I guess it makes sense.
For right now, let's stop thinking and just move forward. Let's take back Isara's home.
Alright, well, that'll have to do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.